of that house, I probably would have taken my life. So like I said, I know it's really hard, but it's so important. If you're in this kind of situation, know you're not alone, know there's help, and tell someone. And then I went back home and we had some good days, but then it went right back to the abuse, and it took me a couple months before I finally left. And I've talked a lot of really bad things about my stepmom on here because of the way that she's treated me, but I do owe it to her I owe her just because it wasn't me that got out of, it wasn't me that left on my own choice. It was my stepmom. She saw that things were not going to get better and that I was in danger, and she's the one that essentially arranged for me to move out. Because even though my dad never tried to strangle me again, he still was extremely abusive verbally, emotionally, and physically. Like, even not long after he strangled me, I don't remember why we were fighting. I just remember running out of the house and he was following after me, and he never really did that. Normally when I ran out, he would just scream things, but he never would like follow to continue. So he followed me, and I remember I was wearing my coat, so he grabbed me by my coat like this, and he started like throwing me around the yard, like the front yard, and like the front yard, and then there's like this road, so he was throwing me all over there, and then like after the road there's a little bit of grass. He was throwing me around everywhere. He kept coming up to me and picking me up and throwing me around and screaming at me, and then a neighbor saw and he ran over and tried to get him to like back away from me, and then my dad got very physical with him and I ran, which I feel really bad about because I didn't want that guy to get hurt because of me, but I didn't know what to do. So I do owe it to my stepmom for getting me out of that house because, like I said, I don't know if I would still be alive. If you want to know what she did, she contacted my mom and she told my mom that I need to go live with her, and so I did. But yeah, things just they didn't get better, they didn't change. There were some better days and then, you know, the really bad days. I have a lot of stories. This was just the big one that really made me realize like I can't live there anymore. I'm not done talking about my story. I will keep talking about it because I feel like I have to. I feel like this will help other people get help. But that's all for now, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.